Alright, let's resume my NES run of Jeopardy, shall we? This is going to be game number 2 of Jeopardy for the NES. And one game total of $4,500. I don't want a lady character. Well, let's just take this guy. So I'll be facing Howard and Irene today. Alright, our categories for the Jeopardy round are civics, 4-letter words, man's best friend, England, fishy names, apple for the teacher. Let's start with England for 100. England's favorite take-home food, it's traditionally wrapped in newspapers. What are fish and chips? England 200. Pudding, traditionally served with English roast beef, originated in this county. What is Yorkshire? And that's correct. Let's try England for 300. Matches in this summer sport are sometimes called tests. And even though I don't follow this sport, I do read about it in the paper. What is cricket? England for 400. Informal name for British police, derived from founder of Metropolitan London Force. What are bobbies? And let's finish the category. Oh, there's the daily double. Let's go for 400. Prince Philip of the UK is former prince of this country. What is Scotland? There. It's not Scotland. What country were we looking for? Greece. Alright. Apple for the teacher for 100. Debbie Allen plays the dance teacher at the High School for the Performing Arts in this syndicated TV series. Howard. What is fame? Man's best friend for 100. This tiny short-haired dog is originally from Mexico. What is it, Chihuahua? I think I spelled it wrong. Howard? Yeah, I did spell it wrong. Oh well, that's okay. 4-letter words for 100. In the proverb, half of this is better than none. Irene? What is a loaf? Apple for the teacher, 200. Before becoming an early morning host, he played TV teacher Lucas Tanner. Who is David Hartman? Four-letter words for 200. Armor Breaking Club, tear gas, or a spice from outer covering of nutmeg. And we needed mace. Civics for 100. The title given to the superintendent of a post office. Oh. As postmaster? Yeah. I figured that out, but not just now, but I should have figured it out faster. Name given for the 5 counties that make up New York City. What are boroughs? Yes. Alright, how about 4 other words for 300? To blow in short gusts or the magic dragon. What is puff? Four other words for 400. A carnival performer who bites the heads off live chickens. Howard? A geek. Alright, you're at 600. Apple for the teacher, 300. She is Mel Lazarus' comic strip teacher, or cartoon strip teacher. Irene? Who is Miss Peach. Okay. Best friend 200. Eskimo dogs belong to the lupine group because they've been mated with these. Howard? Or wolves. Civics for 400. It's so named because it comprises a greater number than an ordinary jury. What is a grand jury? Alright, civics 200. One who has full membership in a state or nation. And that would be a citizen. Let's finish the category, shall we? One who gives up citizenship in one country for allegiance to another. Howard? An expatriate. Alright, you're at 1300. 4 other words for 5. From Scottish for old cow, smallest of the litter. What is a runt? Yes. Up to 2,000. Man's best friend for 300. At one time, only a Chinese of royal blood could own these. Irene? Howard. Oh, Pekingese. Oh yeah, for Peking, China. Fishy names for 200. He played Hutch in the series Starsky and Hutch. Who is David Soul? Apple for the teacher, 400. This actress came full circle when she played Anne Sullivan in the TV version of The Miracle Worker. Irene? Well, that doesn't do any good. And Irene's down to 0. And that was Patty Duke. Finishing off after the teacher, Eve Arden starred in this 50s sitcom about life in a high school. Irene? Oh! I think I just figured it out. What is Our Miss Brooks? Alright. And that got me up to 2,500. Fishing names for 100. Debbie Reynolds' daughter, she stars in Star Wars. Who is Carrie Fisher? Man's best friend for 400. The only dog that's native to Australia. Howard. And Howard doesn't know. And I have not been to Australia, so I do not know this one. And it is the dingo. Oh! Okay, the dingo. That man's best friend 500. A long-haired breed of Russian wolfhound. Its name is Russian for swift. The Borzoi. Borzoi. Fishy names for 300. She sang several James Bond themes, including Goldfinger. It was Shirley Bassey. 2 clues left. They were the 1973 and 1974 Super Bowl champions. Who are the Miami Dolphins? Up to 3,000. We have 1 clue left in fishy names. Let's take a look at it. This former FCC chairman called TV a vast wasteland. Newton Minnow. Alright, I'm in the lead with 3,000, but Irene is in third at -500. She'll slip first in double Jeopardy.